Hi, I'm Tom Knoll, president of CIMI Corporation. If you're an enterprise, you're probably bored with a lot of the discussions on software-defined networking and virtualization in networking, networking as a service, because they seem to focus on cloud providers and not on you. Well, there's a couple things you don't need to wait for in these areas that are worth taking a look at right now to enhance your network services. The first one of them is the notion of using SDN and virtual network principles to simplify your data center LAN using basic dumb switches and doing all of your segmentation and your level 2 to level 3 addressing managed through vSwitches. Something like this can be an extremely useful way of creating the network framework for a data center that has a lot of virtualization. It isn't even necessary that you be a cloud user, private cloud user, to make something like this work. The other thing is that as we componentize applications more, meaning as we build applications that have some orchestration, workflow, message bus software, and also have some well-defined entry point where users are expected to talk to the application, we're creating a situation where we may want to expose components to each other, but we don't want to expose them all to the end user. The end user has to interact with the front end. So what we could do in these situations is define a virtual network to contain the components of the application. And this virtual network would then allow these application components to talk with one another, but not expose that connection to the outside world, or at least allow that connection to be more easily secured. And this kind of componentization, if it's done in the data center, could be linked out to the branch through a tunnel to provide specific application access to specific branch points. These are the kinds of technologies that are developing now, that are emerging now with network virtualization and SDN, and it's worth taking a look at them, all of them. Thank you. I'm Tom Knoll.